Hey, this is Bill Crosby, and in this video I'm going to show you how to so simplistically set up a post or a page to schedule the repopulation of that page. So at this point you should already have the plugin installed. If you haven't installed the plugin yet, please go to the video which shows you how to install the plugin in the membership backend, which is where you're located right now. Okay. Once it's installed and it's connected to Twitter and you've put in your ClickBank receipt number at the bottom of the menu, which is this little menu over here where I've got my cursor at right now, okay, you'll be able to come over to your posts where I have my cursor now, or your pages, okay, either one of those things, whichever you use most of, okay. Now in this case, I just have all of my posts up on the screen here, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and click edit to get into that particular post. This is for the social traffic plugins back end. It's actually our blog, okay. And here's a post that I have, which is the official release of the social traffic plugin, okay. Now you'll notice here that when you first install this, okay, this little screen here, which is the interface for the tool itself, I'm grabbing it right now, will probably be down at the bottom here, okay. So it'll probably be down kind of below this stuff here, okay. So you'll want to, just to make it simpler on yourself, this is what I like to do, is you can just grab the top of this thing and drag it around. So let's say, for instance, if you came in and it was, like I said, it was down sort of way below all the comments and that kind of stuff. Well, you could just take your cursor, put it on the top bar of the bar, push your left button down on your mouse, okay, and just drag that right up here so it's right below. There we go. Let's do that one more time. So it's right below your option for writing, okay. And the reason I like to do this is just because we're going to be using this, quite often. And I'm having a hard time getting it in there. There we go. We're going to be using this quite often as we go through and set these things up every time that we write a post or we come back to schedule it. So there's two different ways of setting up the repopulation of the post. First of all, as you can see here, is you can click this button to use the title of the blog post as a status update. Okay, so if I wanted to just kind of move real quickly and I didn't want to think about it for now, I might just click that, and then it'll basically release in your status update official release of the social traffic plugin live Ustream broadcast, and then it'll automatically put in the URL based upon the URL shortener that you have used. Okay, now if you wanted to write a custom message, which I really do recommend, this is where you'll come over here and type in your custom message. So I might want to say social traffic plugin official release, okay. And then what will happen, and you can see I've only used 101 characters, it will then immediately thereafter put in the shortened URL directly back to this post. Okay, so it's real simple. At this point, then I can come in and I can schedule when I want this to send out. So I might say I want it to send out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And this is kind of a morning time thing, so I might say it's 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So what will happen is if we have the click this button to use the title of the blog, it'll only use that every time. But if we've clicked the next radio button down, I can continue to type in other messages, okay. So I can type in as many messages as I want at this point. So I could have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many messages I want, okay. And then it'll cycle through these messages randomly, and then randomly post them into that time period, okay. So if you have 10 blog posts that all have random messages, you're not going to have any duplicate content, which is one of the great features about the plugin, okay. But it'll also just kind of randomly pull those for you, and it'll release them anywhere from 61 seconds, so just above a minute, to about 4.5 minutes in time apart, okay. So even if you have 10 messages scheduled to go out at that 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Monday time, it's still going to just cycle through them and look very, very natural, as if you were doing it yourself sitting in front of your computer, okay. So once that's done, to save this, all you have to do is click the update button, or if you're writing a post for the first time and you're scheduling it for the first time, it will say publish, okay. So either one of those buttons is fine. In this case, this is a pre-written piece of content, so I would just basically click update, and then at that scheduled time, it'll automatically update Twitter. Now, one of the ways you can check to see if you've set this up correctly is that the plugin will automatically punch out the very first time you test it. It'll punch out whatever the message is that you put in there, or if it's the title that you clicked on. Okay, either one, it'll automatically punch that out to Twitter right then and there, so you can see, okay, yes, I definitely have the Twitter connection set up correctly, and we're all ready to go. So that's a really nifty way that you can double check it. Now, at this point, obviously Twitter is pre-checked, so you don't have to check that. And as we get into the next versions of this, we're actually going to have another box down here for LinkedIn, another box down here for Facebook. So you'll be able to schedule those individually. Okay, but that's pretty much how it works. You go check the Twitter account now, and that post will be there. But you could schedule like crazy this way and have fun with it. Just a little FYI: the highest Twitter traffic tends to be in the 9 to 11, 1 to 3, and the 7 to 9 range for most accounts, and that is based upon Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so if you want to know when the most people are on Twitter, that has been our testing has shown that. So, like I said, hope that helps. Have fun with it. We'll see you in the next video.